do. TWG, what's up, my brother? Birdman. My dudes, the night goes well. It goes well. How are you two doing tonight? Texas is hanging in there. All right, dude. All right. Well, hopefully that's okay. I am also hanging in there. Not bad. Been a busy week, but the kids are in bed. Hopefully we settle out this week. Birdman, did I see that you guys went to looked like a county fair or something like that? His kids did some 4-H projects. I love hearing that. There's my late alert from Discord. Pie making for the fair for 4-H. They put on a medley from Annie and worked an ice cream. Wow. Heck yeah! Well, that's cool, man. Our fair will be coming up in a few weeks. It's usually like the last week of July going into August. So my guess is the 31st is when it starts. Which will be, it's kind of cool. Super dupes cool. Well, I'm glad that your kids enjoyed that. Some of my favorite stuff's just the food at the carnivals and things like that. Those are yummy. Some of my faves. See, people signed up for bingo. I love that. vanilla ice cream on top of some funnel cake. A la mode. Sign me up. Where do I need some now. Right now. Dude, so at my fair, not this past year, they didn't have it, but the years before it, they had this things called garbage fries, which sounds awful, but let me tell you, best French fries ever. I mean, topped with chili, beef, and cheese, onions, and it's like chili cheese fries, but then they had like a bunch of really good stuff, and oh man. I mean, it had to have been like 2,500 calories, but it, like, if you're gonna go, like, that's the way to go, you know? Worth it, yeah. Get on some chili cheese curly fries with bacon. Oh yeah. Texas brother. Man after my own heart here, dude. I get it. I love it. I need to not eat as bad as I do. But it's difficult, man. There's just so much good food out there, you know? It is the way that it is. Have you guys ever noticed, like, mustaches are kind of like, they're kind of like eyebrows? Like, I'm looking at my picture on and I've got a very serious separation. Some people will have like the single mustache. I can't grow anything right here underneath my nose. So it's very, very much two tiny little slivers of mustache. And they just resemble I don't know. Shower thoughts, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Before the dark times. Before the mortgage. Joel's a child confirmed. Can't grow fish oil. Yeah, dude. See, Risky understands. I like to. What's the word I'm looking for here? I am a teenager trapped in an adult's body. If that makes sense. Meaning, I mean, I take care of what I need to take care of. I've raised 2 kids. Me and my wife, we have a mortgage in the house. Take care of ourselves, right? But I love being a kid at heart, which is another reason I like Pokemon. Pokemon fills 2 niches. It's nostalgic, so it reminds me of being a kid, and it also feels like maybe it'll be a good financial decision for a lot of this stuff. Maybe someday. Hey, what's up, Bite Cool? I see you out there. Try a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cheesecake. A whole day of calories. Yes. That sounds awesome. Did I Freaky Friday? No. No, I think I've been permanently 14 for the past 23 years. Oh, God, I sound so old. Anytime you refer to something as like more than 20 years ago, ugh. When somebody tells me that 90s were 30 years ago, I like, brother, oh my gosh. I mean, whatever, dude. Whatever. That was rude of me. Oh my gosh. Like, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. How old is everybody here? Like, I know how old Risky is. He's like 50. Just kind of curious, like, where everybody's at in their life. I'm 37. Graduated in 2006. I am the same age. I am 10. I was 10 when Pokemon came to the United States. Therefore, Ash and I are the same age, right? All right, Kyle's 43. Fuji's 5. Seems legit. Risky's 50 going on 34. Birdman's 32. Texas 36 going on 84. Wow. We got, but so before we get started here, I want to touch base on something that happened last week again, and I think I mentioned this when I went to the Pokemon show last week. I want to get your opinion. We are all in the same demographic, okay? Most of us, I think, are, right? We are okay. So when I'm at the show, super crowded. It's a family-oriented show. But what was like kind of disappointing to me was they were so crowded. I saw lots of kids who could not see the stuff on tables because there were so many adults crowding the tables. Are we a problem? Like, I feel like I felt some level of guilt being an adult that was so into this hobby, and I try to be a good steward of it by trying to be, whenever I run my own table, I'm trying to be really good to kids, really everybody. But like, what do you guys think about that? Adult male cardboard addicted individuals with hyperactive imaginations. Yeah, like I have been to shows where it wasn't like that crazy, and you could go up and talk and interact with the table owners, and then you could do what you wanted to do and then be on your way. But this was like you were standing in line behind people who were just like slinging cash, buying big cards, buying packs and sealed stuff, and it was like it was overwhelming. Tell the kids to grow taller. I went there with Sam at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and go to the big cam here. So I went there with Sam and his kids, and I kept seeing them like they wanted to see stuff, and they were really patient. They're really good kids. Davin, Dexter, and Lou, the best kids, dude. But like you'd see them, they couldn't see over people. So I would try to stand in line, or Sam or Sam's wife, Nicole, would try to stand in line and like get the kids, hey, come take a look at what's going on up here. And we'd have to like shuffle them up there. But you just know, like, there's some parents who are like, I don't know what to do. I don't know anything about Pokemon or whatever. And they're just kind of there with their kids because they want their kids to have a good time. But like, how are kids supposed to enjoy it if they can't even see it, Drink more milk, kids. If our backs weren't going out 20 years before they're supposed to, we could prop them up on our shoulders. It's fair. Oh yeah, my kids are kind of young, so I get it, but the receptions we got from different vendors was wild. Some were thrilled that kids were there. Some were visibly annoyed to have kids looking over their table of Pokemon cards. It does take all types. Birdman, that's a good call out, man. You have the fans who are like the people who are selling, and they only want to deal with adults, and I guess that's fine, but I feel that kind of in a way goes against the true nature of Pokemon, or really any sort of trading card game that it is kind of aimed at kids. Like I try to put myself in their shoes. Don't do drugs, kids. Proceeds to habitually open up aluminum packs with cardboard and ink melded piece of art. You might have a point there. There was a guy who grabbed his box away from a kid at a card show down here. Oh! There are ways that you can handle kids. I had a situation where I have my card dispensers, my pack dispensers, right? And in the front, there's kind of these like little slits where you can kind of pull the bottom pack out. Well, they're not always easy to pull from. And sometimes kids get handsy. Hey, what's up, Paul? What's up, brother? I love it. Paulie's here, y'all. Paulie's here. All right, thank you, Paulie. But like, so I would see this kid. He's like, can I buy one of these packs? And I'd be like, sure. And I'd be like, let me help you. I was going to grab them from the back. They're a lot easier to get from the back. And he grabbed a pack, and you're supposed to pull it straight out, right? Perpendicular. This kid grabbed it, and he goes straight up. And he's like struggling and curling this pack. And I'm like cringing. I'm like, oh no, please let me help you, little guy. Oh, hello, welcome. Plant me. Okay. Not sure how to respond to that. Welcome to the channel, I suppose. This is a family-friendly channel, so let's make sure we keep all of our content innuendo-free, if possible, please. And, anyway, moving on here. Hey, what's up, Kate? How you doing? Let's see. A couple other people have commented here. That's why they have age brackets in the competition. Fair. Maddie says, as a teacher, knowing people got annoyed with kids looking at something we lived as kids makes me mad. I'm the same way. They just think there's a what's the word? An etiquette you can go about it. Like, just be, if you're concerned about kids being grabby, handsy, they're gonna bend or damage stuff. I get it. That's a legit thing you got to be aware of. So if you're dealing with younger kids, what I recommend is, hey, if there's something you'd like, I'd be happy to get that out for you and we can take a look at it together. Just tell me. And like, I try to offer up that as a, let me help you. Let me get your pack for you. Do you want something for it? Like, just like a service mentality. And, you know, just like adults, there's some kids who are jerks. Most kids are good though. And most adults are good. There's just a handful of them that are kind of bad. So you just got to kind of like deal with it. Birdman says, oh yeah, I taught my kids to look at things with their eyes and other people's things. Yeah. I get, people, that's good. My headset turned off. What the heck? There we go. We're good now. We're back. You guys could probably still hear me all the time, but bring your metal chair to Costco. Better than camping chair for swinging. All right, folks. Well, we're here on Uncle Jay Show. 5 minutes in. Sunday, July 13th. We're already about halfway through this month. Why is it? It's an old person thing, I think, to constantly talk about how fast time goes. But it's cliche. It's like talking about the weather. Oh, it's nice weather we're having. Even though right now I think it was raining. It's not raining anymore. I'm a liar. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, what's up, Shane? Evil Empire has graced us with his presence tonight. Well, before we get too far in, I kind of like this. That slaps, dude.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hey, Bramble and Ding Dongs here. That means Sarah, Mason, and Bramble. Maddox. Why did I say Mason? I'm sorry, Maddox. Sarah, Maddox, and Bramble. You can't hear them still? Oh, good night. I don't know why they're so weird. I heard it. Here, let me pause the YouTube music. We're going to play that one again if I can. Living the dream. Yeah, that's one that people say a lot. That's true. Okay. All right, I'm going to do one of my custom stickers here. Stop. I don't care. Skip the tutorial. Just get me to where I want to see my stickers. Alrighty. All right.
Squirtle.
Oh, I thought that was going to play the... could you hear that? Oh, the sushi. This is the one. You can't hear that? That's so crazy that you can't hear that. I wonder if there's a reason for it. Like, my mic is an 8 and the sound effects are at a 2. So, like, you can, but it's super faint. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to the mixer. Stickers? Okay. If I turn that where are they at? Turn that up to 100. And then is there anything? Let me check these filters. Let's take this filter out. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's still coming in, so that's good, but that's not really what I want. All right, let's try Shane's again here. Oh, I did. Sorry, I just played the song. So no Imperial March coming through. Still pretty low. Super loud. Okay, we'll try one. Let's try the Magikarp one. Here we go. Oh my god. I'm blasting everybody's ears. I'm sorry. We'll work through it here. Okay, so let's see here. So now I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Let's go down to 30. Okay, we'll do one that's not so long. Here's Pikachu. Pika! That still looks really loud. Oh my god. Rip headphone users. I'm sorry. Why is it so loud? Okay, so if I turn this filter back on, let me do it. Let me turn it back on. Okay. All right, here's Pikachu again. Could you hear that? Just help me dial it in, guys. Help me dial it in. It needs to go higher. It needs to go lower. So super quiet now. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'm going to turn the filter back off one more time. Filter's off. And then I'm going to go down. I'm going to change the stickers. I'm going to make the stickers at 20. Halfway would be perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So it's a 20 with the filter off. I'm going to do Bulbasaur. Here we go.
Bulbasaur!
Bulbasaur. Good, bad, higher, lower. What's up, Sam? Alexa, turn on light panel. Better, but does it need to go higher or lower? That's really the better question here. I just want it to be a little bit lower than my voice. Okay, so that one was good. We'll play the Empire one more time. Here's the Evil Empire. That looks like that just exploded you guys' ears again. Oof. I mean, I can see whenever they keep talking. That's still a little louder than me. Okay. Well, we'll go down to 10 on the stickers. I want to turn the compressor back on again. Sorry. I'm doing troubleshooting while you guys are on here, and maybe this isn't the right time to do that. But, all right. So you probably won't be able to hear this at all. I'm going to play one more time. Drop the sounds to 12 and call it good. Well, but I also don't want other sounds to blast you guys in the ears too hard either. Okay. Okay, that one. Could you hear it? Does it need to go higher or lower? Because I wanted to keep the compressor on so that way it doesn't lower than the filter. So quiet still. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Gonna drop it up to bring it up to 50 with the compressor on. Previewing one more time. Here we go. I feel like I'm gonna get Disney knocking on my door here for using their intellectual property too much. If we can't get the stickers figured out tonight, we'll work on it another time. Still low. Okay. That's fine. Listen, guys, I'll work on the stickers, but for now, let's go back to YouTube Music, which that should still be coming in okay, and you guys can hear that, right? So, all right, let's get to our stream here. Here's what's going on today. We got lots of stuff to cover, and there are, of course, still packs available if you want to purchase packs. Uncle Jay's got a great variety of Scarlet and Violet era stuff, a few sets in Japanese. And if you want to rip some, we will be able to do that tonight. I have packs for Sam, Paul, Shane, and the Birdman. So if you want to get in on some action, you absolutely can. We are going to play bingo, and let's take a look at what our bingo cards consist of tonight here. We have a Japanese Iron Hands EX from T-Fest. We have a Regidrago V-Star from Silver Tempest. We have a Sylveon EX from Surging Sparks. And I was going to say Prismatic, but it's from Surging Sparks. And a Japanese Team Rockets Moltres EX. So some pretty cool, unique cards in this bingo lineup tonight. Let's take a look at the cool stickers that go along with them. All right, we have a Hypno, a Seal, an Eevee, and a Dragonair. Get your bingo cards right now, my friends. Get them now. Get them while they're hot. All right, we'll play the Pokedex game here in a little bit. Tonight's Wheel of Awesomeness, Destined Rivals. 2 packs of Destined Rivals. I feel like with Black Bolt and White Flare coming out, this set I feel like is getting a little bit overlooked. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in your area it's still really hard to come by. But lately I've got a pretty good stock of it right now. It's still pricier than I'd like it to be, but I do have some, and I'm really glad that I have some to give out to you guys tonight. So get in, make sure you're ready to play some games so you can get a chance to win some entries on the old Wheel of Awesomeness tonight. Here's what's in the pack bank. Mr. Sam, you got 2 here, so I'm going to just put those in with yours. You already got. Kate's got a Crown Zenith. Kyle with a Surging Sparks and a Glory of Team Rocket. Kyle, if you want, we can pack battle them or I can hold them. Let me know what you want to do. Shane, you got a couple of Japanese here. You got a White Flare and a Japanese 151. So if it's cool, I'll just put those in there with your other stuff. And, wow, man, I miss Buddha. I haven't seen him in a minute. Branson, Sarah Maddox and Bramble, Texas, Fuji, Nick and Sarah, and the Dory's fam. All chilling with a couple packs in the bank tonight. Oh, there's my daughter, Jordy Lynn. Don't act like you're not entertained. This is a good time. This is a good time. Always is. You like that 8-bit Dragonair? Well, risky. If you win bingo, you may just possibly win it. So get in on that right now. What's a gory Team Sprocket? You know what? I don't know. All right, let's play the Pokedex game. I feel like the colors are off. I can never quite get the colors on this dang thing to stay the way I want them to. Is the white balance? I think I need to turn that down a little bit. Too much. That's a little better. I feel like it's more. I don't know. It feels like the brightness is too high. There, that's a little better. All right. Fuji says, just rip mine whenever. Brother, are you threatening me with a good time right now? Fuji says, let's do it. Texas, I love that you always do that. I do need to pick a Pokemon. I haven't looked at one. I haven't figured out what I want to do today. Let's see here. What's a good Pokemon? Oh, I've got an idea here. All right. Spelling it out right now. Got it. All right. Pretty sure we've never done this one. I love saying that, by the way, because I'm always wrong. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? All right. I'm ready. Uncle Jay's ready. We're going to play the Pokedex game. Reminder, it's only the first 150 Pokemon. And you can guess as many times as you like. First 3 correct guesses will get 5 entries on the Wheel of Awesomeness. And spelling doesn't matter as long as I know what you were trying to say. Here we go. This Pokemon is 5'7" tall. It weighs 34 pounds. All right, here are the moves from back in the day. Acid. Razor Leaf. Wrap. Poison Powder. Okay, there you go. That usually gives people some good clues. Okay, here is the bio. Said to live in huge colonies deep in jungles, although no one has ever returned from there. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. That's a wild bio. And it gives like no context. Very little context there. Other than if you can guess the moves, you can probably get pretty close. Alrighty, I'm taking a look. Alright. Well, guess what? Enough of you got it correct. Let's go to the card screen. What is it? It is Victory Bell. Victory Bell is correct. Nice job. I would have been a little stumped other than I would have just started spitting out grass type Pokemon for a minute there. So nice job, everybody. Let's see who got it first. Let's see here. All right. Jordy says, I have 5 Dittos on Pokemon Go from Seth. Nice. That's awesome, Seth. That is awesome. All righty. Who did we get first? Kyle with the first one way early in that one. Nice job, Kyle. 5 entries on the wheel for you. You're the first one. And then we had Fuji. We knew that guy was probably going to get in there. As long if he's in here, he's throwing some stuff out there. And Texas right afterward. Man, you guys just went right for it there. Here are some honorable mentions. Birdman. Reedy Boy. And Mad Maddie. You guys did a good job. Just got to get a little quicker there. A little quicker. Nice job on everybody who guessed. Victory Bell, you got 5 entries on the Wheel of Awesomeness tonight, or for tonight. We'll spin that towards the end of the show. The screaming pitcher plant from the anime. Yeah, the one that keeps like always trying to eat James. By the way, rest in peace, voice of James and Professor Oak. You guys see that? It's so sad because we just lost the voice of Jesse not that long ago. Like, oh, breaks my heart. All right, Fuji. Let's see what's in this pack here for you, bud. Let's see what's in here. And Gary, yeah, I know, right? Okay. We're gonna do a little backup game here. Normally, you know, we just do the energy for fun. I'm gonna get everybody an opportunity to get 5 more entries from the Wheel of Awesomeness if you can guess correctly on the energy on this one. You only get so you can do the actual guess, or you can just type in what you want it to be. I'm gonna give you guys just about like, I don't know, 10 more seconds. I'm gonna drink my ski. Hey, what's up, Wyatt? Thanks for tuning into the stream. All right. I'm gonna put this down for a second. We'll give everybody a few more seconds here. Keep guessing if you want to guess. More entries on the wheel could mean free packs for you tonight. You never know. As long as people keep guessing, I'm going to give everybody just a few seconds after that. Bramblema Ding Dong was the last one. Paul, okay. Anybody else? Texas, Maddie, all right. Look at you guys go. Hanging out here. All right, Maddie was the last one. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, no more guesses. All right, there we go. You see I typed that. All right, let's see what the energy was. Actually, we're just going to flip it over and then we'll do the rest of the pack. All right, if you guessed water. Water, you got it right. Looks like the Bramblema Ding Dong getting 5 entries on the wheel there. Don't worry, there's more than that. That's just the first one I see, and I'm getting it done. Then we got Reedy Boy. Nice job, Nathan. Who else guessed water? All guessed electric, fire. Maddie! Great guess. Great guess. 5 entries on the wheel there. Darkness, grass. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Did I miss anybody? So we had Maddie, Reedy Boy, and Bramblem Ding Dong getting the water guess on that one there. All right, we're not going to do that for every pack. That was just that one, that special pack there. Wanted to kind of make up for the Pokedex game there. All right, here we go. Let's see what Fuji's got in his pack here. It's a Surging Sparks pack. We got Yamask, Eevee. Which one did you say you wanted? You wanted the Latias? Is that what you said? Yeah, Latias. Okay. Do you already have the Pikachu? I'm assuming maybe so, since you want the Latias. Or maybe you like the Latias better. Cast Form, Miraidon, okay, Drayton. We're going to start bingo right after this, so please get your bingos in. It looks like we have 13 players, and both Paul and Bramble and Ding Dong getting some extra bingo cards. All right, Wo Chien. Sure my light is over here better. And then what's the... okay, we got an Eevee reverse holo here. Okay. If there's anything good to be after this... I don't know what it is, but it's a special illustration rare. Something's coming up. There's something coming up. That's crazy. Fuji, I can't believe... Dude, what is wrong with you, dude? I don't even get you. It's not Pikachu because it would be Rainbow, but it is a special illustration rare. Let's see what it is here. 3, 2, 1. It is Lycia's Appeal. Still a pretty cool card. Not a high dollar value there. Listen, dude. Sorry, Fuji. I know you had your fingers crossed, but it's still a pretty cool card. Still a pretty cool card. Put that into a sleeve. He said, "Yeah, hey. Sometimes that's how it goes, dude." That's sometimes how it goes. That's a good way to kick off the show, though. Get an SIR in the first pack. Even if it is kind of like a throwaway. Like, it's not... Like, there's nothing wrong with that card, but it's just not a high dollar card, I don't think. Fuji! We'll take a look at the value. We'll take a look at that there value. Fuji, congrats on your pack, brother. All right, let's get a quick gander there. Let's go to the browser here. I like to use pkm.gg because it does pull prices from... Oh, you know what? It's $36 card on a free pack that you won. Where else can you get a free SIR, guys? Only in Uncle Jay's. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Hey, that's okay. I'm not gonna... I thought it would be a little less, but that's a pretty good one. Probably... I mean, let's it's a pretty girl on a card, right? That's what happens, is that those have a lot more value than, say, Saguaro or something like that. You know, I don't know. But there we go. Congratulations, Fuji, my man. You get the first SIR of the night. Shane says rigged, as they do. All right, let's get bingo started. Here we go, 14 players, and... we're off. Regular bingo, 5 in a row. Let's do 30 seconds on those polls, and we'll do a quick review here. If you look up in the top right, left, the other right. If you look in the top left corner right now, Birdman's in the lead with 2 bingo victories from last Sunday. Remember, we're only streaming like 4 times a month now, so every bingo really matters. So they have a lot more weight on them. So if you want that $25 gift card for winning bingo, you gotta be here as much as you can and play as much as you can throughout the month. So bingo's going. Let's go back to the card screen for a second. I wanted to show some cards. We're getting ready to send another group to PSA, and we'll just take a look at what we have here. So I think the first cards we have here are for Paulie. He's got the Eevee he won from victory points from last month. And he's got two Groudons he's going to send in. He pulled one not too long ago. You guys might have seen it. And he purchased one for $72, which I think is a pretty fair price considering. So there we go. Got two Groudons going in. Maybe one will maybe get a 10. IRs are hard to get, but and he's got this Ethan's Typhlosion. I don't think we've pulled this one on stream. Paulie got this from a random pack the other day, and oh my gosh, dude, this card is sick. I want it so bad. And he's got an Eevee from the ETB for Prismatic. Pulled a Gardevoir yet? Or did you win this, Paul? I don't know if you pulled it or if you won this one. But you got a Gardevoir, and then he's got the Iono's Belly Bolt, which Journey Together has been really good to Paulie. He's got practically all the SIRs. I think he's missing. Which one are you missing, Paul? I don't even remember which ones now. All right, those are all Paul's. Then we got Sam. Sam's got the Giovanni's Nidoking Special Art Rare that we pulled from Glory of Team Rocket. I think we've only done one or two SARs from Glory of Team Rocket, and this is probably the best one we've gotten so far. Paulie said that he pulled it. If that's permanent marker, some dry erase marker will clear that, right? It's on the top the sleeve, so we're all good. And then, sorry, Fuji, I don't mean to rub it in, but Sam's going to send in both of his Ho-Ohs. Let's just skip past them. So those are Sam's. He swears he's going to make earrings out of them and then wear them to Pokemon shows. All right, Uncle Jay's got some in here. I've got Sylveon V from... this is from Evolving Skies. And then, told you guys got these last week. The two from T-Fest. SARs I don't have. Two of the Goldies from Crown Zenith. So once these go in and I get them back, I should have all four of them graded. So that feels pretty cool. And then these are some cards from, what is this called? This is called like Zoo something? MetaZoo. You guys ever heard of MetaZoo? Somebody wants me to send these in. Sun Wukong, Piasaw Bird, Rainbow Crow, and then some, are these One Piece? Yeah, I think these are One Piece cards, right? I don't know much about them, so maybe if, Fuji, if you want to add some context, we've got Nami, we've got Yamato, Chocolate Pudding, and then a couple of Magic the Gathering cards here. These look like they're from the Final Fantasy set. Yeah, because Tifa, that's from 7. Lightning Army of One, that's Final Fantasy 13, it looks like. Very cool, very cool. Ah, that's right, that's right. Lily's Clefairy, that's what Paulie's waiting on. All right, so we have rest or leader cards. Well, as long as you guys know what they are. Anyway, so you guys know we like to do those unboxings whenever we finally get them back. The current set that's in right now, I think we have 29 cards. Those are looking like September timeframe. But that'll be here before we know it. So if we get this in, this should probably be in maybe like November, I'm guessing. So good luck to everybody who submits. And if you have questions, I'm happy to help you out with submissions to PSA. And let me just go ahead and put these back into this box for right now, so that way I know where they're at. Yeah, it's September, Paulie. It hasn't changed much. I can take a look on my phone, but pretty sure it's September. Let's take a look here. Okay, that's probably not signed in. Log in. All right, hold on. I gotta log in. Don't look. Don't steal my password, dudes. It's a funny joke because you can't see. In the meantime, let's do a couple other things here. I did want to take a look at the cards to expect in Black Bolt and White Flare. Now, we've kind of looked at these, and of course, we've had the Japanese ones we've ripped, but we haven't like pulled a ton of big cards. So I wanted to skip down to the good stuff. So let's get down here and take a look at some of the stuff to expect. Now, as you guys are aware, if you played Black or White, and I think all of the the Pokemon that were introduced in that generation, they all have either an illustration or special illustration rare in this set. So right now we're looking at, I think this is Black Bolt. I'm gonna try to just looking at these first like 18. What are some of my favorites here? I'm a sucker for Volcarona. I really like this Pokemon a lot. I always think it's kind of a unique Pokemon to me. The art style on the Snivy, that real like cartoony with bright colors, I like that a lot. The Carablast is kind of cool. Palpitoad. Okay, let's skip down a little further here, see what else we got. Cubchoo is a weird Pokemon. It just has this giant frozen booger hanging from its nose. I'm not down with that. Man. Ooh, is this Shinji Konda? That right there, guys. This is I think this one's gonna have a little bit of staying power. I'm not saying this is gonna be like the biggest one, but we're Shinji Konda, that's the Magikarp, that's the Giratina from Lost Origin, that's the Magneton promo card from, was it Surging Sparks? Surging Sparks, yeah, right. Like, this art style is so good, it's so unique, and this artist is found like really desired. Okay, so that one so far, that one's a good one. What other ones do we have here that I'm down with? I think it's just a cool way to do this. Oh, this is kind of fun. The little Drillbur. Aw. Oh. Is it Dwebble? Is that what this is? That's kind of cool. He finds a bottle and he's like looking at himself in it. All right, let's see. Anything else like sticks out to me? I mean, these are all great. I want them, but I don't know. All right, let's continue on here. Full arts, meh, whatever. Special illustration rares, okay. Serperior here, I think. And then Kyurem. Oh my. I mean, I know they have that special version of Zekrom, but this one is sick. Oh man, I like that one a lot. Paulie got that one. He has that one in the SAR. Oh, dude. Dude, Zekrom wins on that one for me. And then this is like the black and white rare. Like this is like its own unique rarity, which has some really cool texture to it. Like I want to feel it with my hands, you know? A lot of people wanting the SAR more than the mono. I kind of can't blame them, but I would be fine with either one. Okay, here we go. So White Flare, let's skip down to the good stuff down here. To the good stuff. You know what I mean? How's bingo going? Where we at? 18 Pokemon caught. Keep an eye on them. Whoa, where did they go? There we go. Alrighty. Alright, which one am I liking here? Out of these... I don't know. None of these are speaking to me too much. I'm gonna skip down next set. Okay, the Samurott I can get down with. This one's pretty epic looking. I'll give it credit there. Ooh. Again, I don't remember which one's Zebstrika and which one's Blitzel. Is this Zebstrika? This one looks sick. Which other ones have like weird, unique arts? I kind of like this Woobat too. All right, moving down here. Who else? Who else? Leopard sleeping in a tree. Yeah, like the natural habitat that they throw in there. The Joltik on the lamp. I saw it a second ago. Oh, he's a cutie. Yeah. Like, can't be too sick. Like, that puts a little smile on your face, dude. Alrighty. Anything else that, like... Ooh. I forgot what this one's called, but he's like the angry-looking squirrel guy. Yukihiro Toda. Is he... I think I've seen that art too. Yukihiro Toda. Can we see... Let's see here. Let's look for cards by artist. I think we can do that. There we go. Yukihiro Tada. Excuse me, not Toda. Oh, okay. We've seen a decent amount by this artist. I thought the Pinsir, the Doug Trio kind of had similar. Yeah, I was like, that might be why I liked it. Because I do like those two cards a lot. Good to see that they're using a lot of these really good artists. All right, full arts. This is almost as bad as Mr. Mime. Throw that card in the trash. Get out of here. All right, special art rares, special illustration rares. Okay. I like that. Like, Reshiram is not my favorite, but yeah. This is kind of a redeeming card for Reshiram. Ooh, the colors on the Keldeo. Yeah. Okay. Jellicent, is that what this is? I don't remember what this is. Oh, the Hydreigon in the storm? Dang, dude. Buffalo? There's some cool ones there. Alrighty, and then of course the like monochrome cards. All right, so there we go. That's what we have to look forward to. Lots of rares, lots of cards, this is a huge, I guess you'd call it, it's two sets, right? So when we're doing our top 10, I'm picking 10 from each set because they're going to be separate. So if we pull any of them, you get a chance for that. And by the way, excuse me, the stream is Friday. This Friday. By the way, we have a bingo here. It looks like Texas has claimed a bingo. Double check those cards, y'all. This Friday, we're going to do our black and white premiere party on the official release day. So we should have those available to us. I don't know how much yet. Stay tuned. But it's not booster box stuff, so I'll have to see what I can get for it. But hopefully we'll be able to get an okay amount and be able to rip some of that. Alrighty. Let's declare our bingo winner here. I'm gonna take a quick drink. If you don't have a bingo, if you have a bingo, you better claim it now. Taking a quick drink. Here we go. Tonight's is unofficially sponsored by Ski. Contains real fruit juices, real lemon, real orange, only 180 calories per can. Drink Ski. It's only available in Southern Illinois, but it's delicious. If you've never had it. All right, Texas, you're going to be our winner of the first bingo. Congratulations to Texas. Let's get the next bingo game rolling. All right, you guys can sign up for that right now. Get in there while you can, and let's get... All right, we've got Hypno, Seal, Eevee, and Dragonair. Mr. Texas, which one would you like, sir? And let's get you a victory point, or a bingo point. Today is the 13th. He is saying your stream is lagging a bit. Ooh. Well, I mean, there's like, I don't know, maybe like a 10-second lag. All right, Dragonair it is. You said Dratini, but it's a Dragonair. But yeah, all good, all good. I can read between the lines. I know what's up. All right, so you got that one. We got 3 bingos left, y'all. It's 7:42 p.m. We're going to continue on with the stream here. Let's do a pack battle, and then I want to talk about a couple other articles that happened this week. Oh, actually, I got these earlier this week. Somebody sent them to me. I think this is, was it simplified Chinese? I don't know what set it is though. But we're gonna rip them open and see what's in it. It's got a Sprigatito on the front, and it looks like it has what, 4 cards in it? I don't know. This, who knows what it is? They may want to give me. Oh, but it's, oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that Chinese cards also have the same back as English cards. I was fully expecting something else. So what do we have here? Ooh. Got a rock ruff with the, that's a cool holo. Chinese 151? But why is it got a rock ruff in it? That's not from the original 151. Oh man, Lechonk. Ooh, we have some. Oh my gosh. What is that? Is that good? Look at that holo. It's all a bunch of crazy stars. I want all my cards to look like this. This is so sparkly. It's a Chansey. Oh, and a Master Ball Sprigatito. What's this? What is it? C. Hold on, we'll read what it says here. CBB1C. Okay. All right. CBB1C Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go to the browser. Chinese gem pack. Okay, this is like print, or sorry, price charting. Oh, I want this card. That's kind of cool. All right, anyway, I'm getting a little distracted here. Simplified Chinese gem pack. Contains 4 cards. I want to look at this here. What did you send me? Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so they can either be the element or their type, the Pokeball, the sparkly, this other type of sparkly, a Master Ball. Ah. There's some really cool cards in these sets too. Like. Ah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll look into it later, but that's neat. All right, I got another one here. Let's open up another one. Here we go. What do we get here? We've got a Pokeball, Quaxley, and then a Fire Fuecoco, or not Fuecoco, Crocolore. Then we got a Star Sparkly Quaxwell. And at the back, hey, it's a shiny Fuecoco in Chinese. That's kind of cool. Man, there's so many cool cards in other languages. Like, well, how am I supposed to catch them all? You know, you're making it difficult, Pokemon Company. You want the flying Pika from this. Let's go back to the browser. The flying, this one? The captain one? Or is there a different one? Looks like it's kind of a small set. It's true. Facts. Yeah, that's a cool card. Oh, I do like that Quaxley though. What is that? Is that like a weird Nidoran female or Nidorina? All right. Anyway, we can continue on. Let's do a pack battle, and then like I said, I got a couple of articles and things I wanted to talk about. Birdman, real quick. You bought 3 packs with a pack battle tournament, so I'm assuming those 3 Lost Origin, those are for your pack battle tournament later on this month. So you bought 4 other packs separate from that. So that's what we're gonna have you ripping tonight. And we're gonna have Birdman doing a little action against Mr. Samwell. Samwell. All right. Let's get a couple of packs ripped up here. All right. So currently in the leaderboard, these two are actually first and second place in the leaderboards. So we'll get a couple more points going here for one of them, maybe both of them. You never know. And then we'll do a pack battle between Paul and Shane here after, not after this exactly, but we just in a little bit. So stay tuned, fam. Stay tuned. All right, so on Sam's side, this go around, we're going to do 2 packs of Paldea. Then Birdman's got 2 packs of Lost Origin. And then after that, we got Glory of Team Rocket against more Lost Origin. All righty. Here we go. Paldea Evolved. Have we reviewed lately what's in the top 10 for some of these? Because I still feel like we've got a lot of top 10s that just haven't quite been pulled yet. So let's refresh ourselves. Now, I'm not doing top 10 for Lost Origin anymore. If you get a Giratina, that's your prize, okay? You've won. You won with something like that. But let's just quickly put our eyeballs on Paldea Evolved. The top 10s of what we've pulled and what we haven't. So we're still waiting. The Chiyu hasn't been pulled. Boss's Orders, the Tinkaton, the Full Art Iono, the Super Rod. We've got a lot that haven't been pulled. The top 4 have, and things have shifted a lot over this period of time. But anyway, but I think Sam's still looking for a Magikarp. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna get the next bingo going after this pack is done. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up on my screen. That way I can actually stick to saying that. Okay, we got 13 players so far. Paul, Mad Maddie, and Shane all unlocking extra bingo cards. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Oh, you bought that Boss's Orders yesterday? Sick. All right, here we go, Sam. Let's take a look here. We've got a Psychic Energy. All right, here we go. Mankey. Delibird, Super Rod, Love Disc, Arctibax, Giacomo, Talonflame. Okay, Quaxley. 0.1. Sneasel for 2. And Spiritomb for 3. Ooh, all low HP Pokemon. All right, Birdman with the Lost Origin. Bite Cool, are you working on like master setting Paldea Evolved, or do you like full art trainers? Like, sorry, Birdman, we got a white code card, but you know what? We have been proven wrong so many times in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope we get something good for you. Here we go. We've got a Darkness. All right, Silcoon. Lady. Do it, lady. Sorry. If you haven't seen chit. By the way, I'm not saying the bad word. On your TikToks or Reels, you're missing out. It's pretty funny. Gotta watch chit. Apalm, Spinarak, Litwick. I think Silcoon might be the high HP card there. All right, we're getting to... Okay, Roselia, and what's coming up here? We got a Reverse Hollow Jinx, 100 HP for point number 2, and at the back, a Cramorant with 110. Do it, lady. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's hilarious. That's my next one to master set with Obsidian Flames, dude. Heck yeah, Bite. I hope you get it, dude. Okay, it's 3-3. Cramorant with 110 on the HP, and I was wrong. I lied. I didn't get the bingo started, but now I am. Now bingo is starting, and we're gonna do 20 seconds on those pulls. Keep an eye on those bingos. And in a few minutes, you should have probably something close to a real live bingo. All right, here we go, Birdman. We got another Lost Origin here for you. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? I had a couple of cheeseburgers from McDonald's. They were delicious. Tell me what you guys all cooked. I'm going to be eating so much bad food this week. I'm going on a work trip. So, ooh, black code card. We like seeing that. That's usually, fingers crossed. Had some skitty. I like skitty. Do you, okay, so spaghetti, do you, oh, sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to guess fire on this one. So when you do spaghetti, do you do noodles in a different pot and sauce in a different pot and you sauce your noodles? Or are you like, once the noodles are cooked, just pour the sauce in and it's all one big saucy thing? How do you guys do it? All right, Kamala, Toolbox, Hariyama. There's already a new high HP Pokemon right there, 140. Dynamo, Little Leo, Mienfoo, Shellos. Oh, sorry, starting to sneak ahead there. Inkay. Okay, and then our reverse here is Carbink. Carbink, I gotta remember this Pokemon. Okay, and then finally at the back. Well, it was a holo, but it wasn't like a crazy big one. All right, Birdman finishes with 6 points and 140 on the HP. What's this thing called? Dinner, says Bite. Shane had leftover pizza. Texas. Mike might be watching, careful. And Kate says separate pots. So, like, you have a sauce pot and one for your sketty. I'm going to visit him this week, Sam. It's pretty exciting. So, maybe this is wrong. I don't break the pasta. You don't do that. You put the pasta in at the length that it was made. But I'm kind of a let's just let it all meld together, dude. One big happy pot of spaghetti. And then I top it with lots of cheese, and I'd love garlic bread to go with it. I'm gonna go metal energy here. Shane says I prefer separate and no break. Yeah. No, you can't break it. If you're breaking it, please stop breaking your pasta. It's not meant to be broken. If your pot's too big, it just means that you put the sketty in and let it like relax. It's like in a hot tub. It's like, and then it slowly sinks in and it's like, blah, 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 and then it enjoys itself. That's how you do it, yo. Separate because the sauce needs to simmer with seasonings. I break the pasta, but Bite does not agree with me. Ooh, I can't agree with that either. Oof. Oh, man. Maddie. Oh, that's okay. I'll forgive you. Separate and break all the way. Oh, my gosh. He's violently breaking the... It's like he enjoys breaking the pasta. Don't do it. Stop it. Get some help. Oh, my gosh. There's something good in this. Oh, my God. I don't even know what it was. All right, Nimble for 4, but we have an illustration rare. What is it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's the Farigiraf. I do like this one. That's kind of cool. Kind of creepy that it's like a head inside of another head. Now that I'm thinking about it, because the other ones in the back are like they're all smiling, all like they're gonna murder me or something. All right, nice job though, Sam. Finishing strong there on that last pack. We're having coconut curry and tandoori. Yeah. Shane says, who cuts spaghetti? We also live in a full Italian town with a festival, so doing that in public will be a no-no. Yeah, don't do it in public. That's if you're gonna do it, like keep that. I mean, this is a safe space, but come on, dude, I can't. Woof. Woof. I'm a little scared for my life right now. Not really. I'm kidding. All right, Sam. Nice job getting that Farigiraf. And let's get you a victory point on the board there. 7-13. That puts you up to 4. Okay, we're going to do another little battle here. This time between same people. Duh. But this time with Glory of Team Rocket on this side. Helps prevent kid messes, dude. I know, but like, I don't want the Mafia finding out, dude. Come on. I use the fork spin method for unbroken and uncut spaghetti. I don't care once you got it that if you cut it. It's just you're not supposed to like break it before you cook it. You know, it just feels bad, man. All right, we got a muck. That's pretty high HP. Got Porygon. Broomish evolves into this thing. I forgot, but it doesn't matter. All right, and then we got whatever. Gosh, I can't remember these. Okay, muck. Easy. Got it. Boom. Boom, roasted. Oh my gosh, the hard way. Listen. Listen, folks. Okay, let's change topics here. This is very divisive here. All right, another Lost Origin here for Birdman. Ooh, white code card. All right, all right. That's okay. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Yeah, bye. This is a kids-friendly zone. We don't need none of that. No, we done with that. All right, we got a Sliggoo, Electric, Swanna. Probably a good HP card there. Oddish, Love Disc, Phalanx. Or is it Phalanx? I always, like... I think I pronounce Pokemon names right and I'm wrong a lot, so tell me if I'm saying it wrong. He chilled quietly for so long for such a mundane... Yeah, like, dude, if you're gonna get banned, like, go hard. Or go hard in the paint or go home, you know what I mean? Like, and by the way, I realize the irony of what I just said, so I'm gonna just stop talking now. Alrighty, Trevenant for 2. And at the back, Magcargo. Yeah, it probably was a bot. You're probably right, Shane. All right, Magcargo, 130 on the HP. All right, it's 3-3 with Sam in the lead here. Hey, don't you laugh at that. These silly Japanese packs are so tricky sometimes. All right, we're opening that up the old-fashioned way with the old skizzers. Here we go. You gotta make sure you use sound effects too sometimes when you're using them. All right, move this to the front. It was created today. Yeah, exactly. Weird Creepo. All right, we got Murkrow. The Bell thing. Nidoran, female. So probably the Murkrow. Porygon 2. And Lurantis, Durantis, something Antis. Okay, but it's still 6 with 150 on the HP. Birdman, you just need a V or a V Max or anything higher than 150 HP for your prize cards here. Should do it. Thank you for looking into that for me, Shane. All right, black code card. Yeah, it's Rick Moranis, actually. That's what it is. That's the name of that Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now I want to just show you. Can you see my screen really close? All right, I have not looked at this card, but something about the printing on this, it's probably really hard and very faint for the average user to see, but I can actually see this has like kind of that like that the swirls from like a V or a V Max. We'll see. All right, moving on. Shane says, goated, dude. Rick Moranis is so awesome. He's coming back to play in the new, what do you call it? Spaceballs movie. I'm excited. Spaceballs is such a classic. All right, Bronzor, Electrike, Ghastly, Murkrow. There's a Yukamori. I always like to call those out there for Texas. All right, Binacle. All right, Cresselia for 5. And what do we have here at the end? Yep, there's a V or a VMAX. Kyurem V, and that's all Birdman needs for the dub. Nice job, Birdman. What movies have you guys seen so far this summer you really like? Which ones are duds? No spoilers. No spoilers. Just tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking forward to. I want to see Fantastic Four. Tell me what's going on in you guys' movie lives right now. All right, so Birdman, with that, you're going to move up to, I think, 3 victory points. I'm getting the old refresh going here. Yes, sir. So it's 4 for Sam, 3 for Birdman, 2 for Paul, 1 for Kate so far this month. Sam, you still got 2 here. I'll throw those into these other packs, and we'll get you in some more pack battles here in just a few. Let's see. We have a bingo from Bite Cooled. Everybody double check those bingo cards. Bite Cooled, get ready. You may be picking one of these stickers here in a moment. All right, and let's see. Kyle says, just saw Superman earlier today. It was pretty good. Maddie says, no movies, just Love Island every night. I'm gonna I'll admit I don't watch Love Island. But I did watch The Ultimatum, the new series, the new season of Queer Love came out. I guess it was maybe a month ago now. And me and my wife watched it, and I actually really like that show. Yes, it's a reality show. It is what it is, but I find it to be very interesting. My wife and I will pause and talk about like the real elements of the show. If you don't know what it's about, you know, if you don't like reality shows, I'm not gonna push it too hard, but I did enjoy it. Texas says, I want to see the new Jurassic World. Shane says that the Superman movie was pretty great. Kate said that Stitch was great, but that might have been spring. Well, that's fine. And then How to Train Your Dragon was also cool. All right, Bite, you are going to be the winner. Congrats. And you have picked the seal card. Oh, not that seal? Okay, my bad. All right, moving on. We've got 2 more bingos, guys. Let's get that started. So you guys can sign up. Gen 3. Okay, 2 more. We got Hypno and Eevee still left here. Get Bite his bingo point. Just doing a little data entry right there. Maddie says, oh, that is a good one. I have you on my laptop and have the finale on my phone. Dude. Maddie, you gained some points back, dude. Gained some points back right there. Shane says to Texas that Jurassic World is subpar, but worth seeing once. Is it worth at least... Let's talk about... Shane and I were talking about this the other day because we worked together. Is the movie worth at least going to get a bag of movie theater popcorn with all the good stuff on it? You know what I mean? Like that alone can be worth going to see a movie, even if you don't care that much about the movie. All right, in just a little bit, we're gonna get a pack battle going between Paul and, yes, the Evil Empire, Shanathan. So we'll have that going here in just a little bit. I did want to kind of review a couple of these articles from Card Price Check. The first one here is the top 14 chase cards from the Scarlet and Violet era. A couple of you guys commented on this, and we'll take a look here what they're determining the top 14 chase cards. I'm assuming they're meaning they're only picking one from each set, maybe? And of course, there were more than 14 sets, I think. And maybe there was a credential there. This is interesting that Shrouded Fable's best card is a gold Earthen Vessel. Like, it's a great card in the competitive realm. And Texas offered his opinion. He thought, well, the Greyfell Hat Pikachu's not really, it's not really like a set card. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying. But I kind of look at it like the promos count too, right? Like, but okay, so I have eight. I have 8 of the 14. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't have the Sunbreon, which is the big one. I don't have the Sparks Pikachu, but I did pull. I pulled the Charizard and the Greninja on the stream. The one from 151 and Twilight Masquerade. That wasn't a fluke. The Twilight Masquerade one, I was just like, oh, I got to pack battle Branson because there was nobody else to battle him that night, and popped it. It's like, it just goes to show sometimes when you're not trying so hard, it just happens. It just comes to you. Ramble Ding Ding Noise, I'm excited for the new Naked Gun, dude. Yeah, with Liam Neeson, so good, man, dude. But it's not even a promo in the traditional sense. Most promos come within package materials. That's true. But it was a promotion during the Scarlet and Violet era. How didn't the cart make the list? I don't know, because it absolutely should be on this list. Like, I'm trying to think what else. So we've got Scarlet and Violet base, then Paldea Evolved would be the Magikarp. Yeah, like the Obsidian Flames. Oh, well, yeah, the Obsidian Flames Charizard is that, and then Paradox Rift, okay, and then you got 151, then Fates, then Forces, then Masquerade, Fable. We were looking at that a second. Fable, then Crown. Stellar Crown's not even on here, so I don't even know what the number 1 card would still be from it. Is it still no? It is on here. It's right here. It's the Squirtle. And then after Crown was Sparks. Is that right? Here, I've got it over here next to me. So Crown, Sparks, then Prismatic, which is on here. Journey Together is on here. They didn't even, I don't think, yeah, they've got Destined Rivals. They are missing Paldea Evolved. Somebody's got to have said that. Yeah, where's the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved? Anyway, the Magikarp should absolutely be on this list. Alrighty, so if you include Magikarp, I have 9. So I'm doing pretty good. How many do you guys have? Tell me which one's your favorite from this list, and we're going to include the Magikarp from this list. All right, where are we at with bingo? We got 10 players. Shane unlocking extra bingo cards. We're going to look at one more Instagram page here, and if you didn't see this, Prismatic Evolutions figure collection revealed for September. Prismatic Evolutions printings are still rocking and rolling. It's still hard to get, but it's becoming slightly easier. Now, looking at this here, so this is the figure you're getting. You're getting an Umbreon with an Espeon. Kind of cool. Some really cool full art cards. Oh, and you get is it a pin? Kind of like a pin. That's cool. And it comes with 11 packs, some sleeves. I mean, the Pokemon Company just knows how to print money. And this is it right here. I mean, Texas Greninja is pretty spicy. Prices for cards are slashing. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That is a good thing for the regular collector. Absolutely, it's a good thing. If you... I don't know. I've got some strong opinions. Do I like that my cards have value? Yes. Is that the only reason I collect? No. I don't think people should only collect Pokemon cards purely for the money. If you're in it only for the money, you're in it for the wrong reason. All right. End rant. Okay, bingo starting. 10 players. Here we go. And it's 8:12. We're gonna do 25 seconds on these. Slow down the Mario. Why do I say Mario? Okay. And one other quick announcement. Mega Evolution. We knew it was coming. It's been announced officially by Pokemon Center or by Pokemon, and it's coming out in September. And that Alakazam card, that Bulbasaur card, there's some good-looking cards already revealed. Anytime you find a good art card of a Pokemon that's from the original 151, that's a pretty good indicator of something that's going to be desired among the community. But I love this Bulbasaur card. The like dark background with all these like pink heart-looking flower or leaves and stuff. Like, oof, that is neat. Alrighty, so stay tuned, guys. So here's what's going on. You've got Black Bolt White Flare coming out now, and in 2 months we have a whole new, no more Scarlet Violet era, no more new Scarlet. I mean, it's going to be Mega Evolution, whatever. It's just going to be that's the new sets. But Scarlet and Violet is essentially over. We're going to still be seeing prints of that for a while. I mean, think about this. There's still Sword and Shield stuff still kind of coming out every once in a while. So Scarlet Violet's still going to exist for a while. But we're already getting the next level here. Is the new series going to stay with the I regulation, or is this going to switch to J? I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. If we find out, if you find out, let me know. All right, let's go back to the card screen. You guys are playing bingo. It's time for a pack battle. We're gonna do just a simple 2 packs, 1 pack battle here. We've got the Evil Empire. That's what E stands for. Shane on the right and Paulie on the left. They were Crown Zenith a drop sale day from Pokemon Center. What? For real? Holy moly. Okay, on the left we got Obsidian Flames. On the right we've got a Japanese 151 and a White Flare. We'll open the White Flare to start. Let me turn my fan on. I'm getting a little warm. It's been super warm out. All right, we'll start with Paulie here. Paulie kind of wants that Zard from Obsidian Flames. I can't say I blame him. It's a good one. You give that one a couple more years, that one's going to continue to go up in value. That one's just too cool of a card. Too cool of a card. Okay, Paulie, let's go Darkness here. And it is Psychic. All right, Fungus, Pidgey, Litwick, Young Goose, Kangaskhan, Camerupt, Lapras. Okay, let's see what our first reverse is. It's a Rockruff, followed by... Oh my god. Oh, a special illustration for the second one of the night. Here we go, Paulie. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a Revavroom. It's like the one you don't want. Oh man. Oh, I mean, it's a special illustration rare, but dang, come on. Oh. Oh, talk about a Pokemon that I just don't love. It's a car. I don't love it. If you love it, I'm sorry. Man, I still think it's a cool looking card. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Let's I want to see what that one's going for now. Revavroom EX. That's sad. $3.27 for a special illustration rare. That's how much this Pokemon is not liked. Or this card is just not desired. What's up, DJ Brad? Grady and Griffin? I just saw those guys hanging out earlier today. They were in a play. They did a phenomenal job. There was an Alice in Wonderland play. Oh, by the way, Bo. Shane's son Bo in a play as well. Same one. All those guys did a phenomenal job. I enjoyed watching the play. I'm not really much of a musical kind of guy, but you know, whenever the kids are putting that effort into them, you got to support them, right? Shane said $2. Yes, $3. It's all good. Like I said, I try not to be too negative, but it's like, man, you get your hopes up for something like the Charizard or the Pidgeot. As a Pidgeot's a great card. Like even the Ninetales illustration rare is much more desired than that card. Makes me sad. Sometimes these packs. All right, Evil Empire here with the White Flare. Let's see what we get in here for Mr. Shane. But Paulie finishes strong with 6 points. Okay, we've got the bigger Angry Squirrel. And then a Panseer. Gothita. Roggenrola or something like that. And at the back, a Pokeball Embor. Oh, I forgot there's more. Oh, this is different than Gloria Team Rocket. I forgot about that. So we don't need that one. And then at the back, a hollow. I did this totally all botched. Doesn't really matter. Pokeball Embor and the Virizion. All right, 3-6. Back over to Paulie. Back over to Paulie. Anybody doing anything fun this week? So I told you I was traveling for work. I'll be back on Friday for our big black and white stream. Not that it'll be in black and white, but Black Bolt White Flare is what I mean. And then I'm going to Six Flags on Saturday. And then on Sunday, there is no stream, remember. And if you're local, there's a trade night going on at Wild Growth in Highland. If you can make it, I'd love to see and hang out there. If you haven't been there yet, it's a really cool shop. They reached out, they liked my stream, like they liked my Twitch stream. And so I reached out, I was like, hey, thanks for the like, appreciate it. And they heard about our Mario Kart Day, and so they said, well, if you ever want to collaborate on something, let us know. And it's like, are you doing a trade night anytime soon? And they're like, we should do one. So at that point, I felt somewhat obligated because it was my idea, or I helped them with the idea. And so then that's where I was like, well, I should go make an appearance, encourage my fellow fans to join me, and it'd be fun, right? Go buy some stuff from them, see the shop, meet some new people, some new collectors. All right, Paulie's second card here. So land it for point number 8, and at the back, an Entei for 9. 9 total points for Paulie. Okay. Over to Shaney. Bring Surging, Paldea, and Obsidian for trade, or Bidoofs. Dude, you know what's crazy? So Maddie asked for some Bidoofs, and I was like, I'm sure I have some. But I can tell you that I have been steadily giving away anything from the from the Sword and Shield era and back, like my bulk. Like I give it to kids and stuff. And there have been, as far as I can tell, no Bidoof cards from the Scarlet and Violet era. I was like, for sure there's got to be one. Not that I've seen. I did not do a pack trick because I don't remember what it is for the Japanese 151, so we're just going to go with it here. We'll say Haunter is the high HP, Goldeen. Okay, we're not at the Pokeball here. Oh, is this... Oh, we have an art rare for Shane. Art rare for Shane. This could be good. All right, let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1. It's Psyduck. Psyduck for an extra 3 points. Now, this will put you at 8, Shane. You really need a 2-pointer here at the end to totally win. Let's see what happens. Ooh, B-drill. B-drill at the end there. All right, Shane. It's 8-9. Paulie is going to be the winner on this one here. But both of you got some cool cards. Not going to be mad about that. All right, nice job, Paul. And with that, Paul moves up to 3 and ties back up with Birdman for second place. Shane says, fail. Shane asks if work was fun. It can be. I mean, it's frustrating a lot too. You know this. Me and you both. We talk to each other enough. We know what's going on. Work gives me purpose outside of Pokemon and things I want to do around the house. I feel like a productive member of society. All right, how's bingo going? How's bingo? We got a bingo yet? 25 Pokemon caught. Nobody's caught a bingo. Double check those bingo cards, y'all. Somebody's got to have one. Bite says, it's Maddie if she was a Pokemon, the Psyduck. Maddie loves... Is Maddie just embody Psyduck? Like, does she constantly have a headache? Or does she have psychic powers? DJ Brad with all the Psyducks, dude. I will be bringing cards to trade on Sunday. So I'll be happy to trade with some of you and see what stuff you got. If you want to share your collection with me, I love looking at collections. Even if you don't want to trade stuff, bring your binder. Let me take a look at what you got going on. Absolutely love it. Okay. What else was I going to do? We have another... We looked at that. I guess we don't really have any other articles to look at. Let's go back to the card screen. Do I have an order? Oh, no. No, just checking the old email. Oh, maybe I do. Hey! Well, look at that. Bramble and Ding Dong getting in on a pack. We'll pair that up there with your existing Destined Rivals pack. Thank you guys so much. So why don't we get them in a pack battle? Let me get you a couple entries on the wheel. Add to your 5 that you had there. And let's have you go against Sam, because Sam has the most packs tonight. He is the pack leader. And then after this, we'll have Sam going against Shane, and then probably Sam against Paul. Both overthinking and headache. You know, I don't get a lot of headaches. But when I do, I absolutely loathe... Like, I don't know anybody who's like, man, headaches are cool. But you know what I mean? Like, it's one of the most annoying things in the world. My poor friend Kate, she has them all the time too. Like, man, my heart goes out to y'all. Overthink, running downstairs with her hands on her head. Poor Maddie. Poor Kate. You guys, I want you guys' headaches to all go away forever. Alrighty, here we go. Sam, let's see what we got in your Glory of Team Rocket. Ah, it's our Rick Moranis card. There we go. And then Clamperol. And then the Bell. And Nidoran Female. And a Abomasnow. 150. 150 on the HP. How we doing on bingo? Oh, there it is. Birdman's got a bingo. Okay, y'all, double check. Because after this pack battle, I believe we're going to declare our winner, so double check. Sarah Maddox and Bramble with some Destined Rivals here. Maddie says, if I run down the stairs with the hands on my head, I will probably fall down the stairs. Please, please do not run downstairs. And also don't run downstairs with your hands on your head, because your likelihood of falling, it's bad. Don't do it. I would not advise that. But I'm not a doctor, also. I can't give you medical advice. I just know general tips. We'll call them life hacks for not falling downstairs, and those are 2 ways of improving your chances of not falling downstairs. Also, pro gamer tip: use the handrail if there is one provided. See, Look at that. You guys are going to be better people because you watch this stream here. It's more than just Pokemon. Words of wisdom to live by. All right, Team Rocket's wheezing. Sudowoodo going to be the first point for Cerematics and Bramble. For 1. Coming up after that, Team Rocket's Archer for 2. And at the back, Crustle. Okay, 150 to 150. And, ooh, it's an exact tie right now because it's 120 on the attack here. But we're not going to need to flip a coin. We're just going to go back to Sam for the second one. Alrighty, we have a bingo from Kate now as well. Kate and Birdman trying to get that bingo on the next one. We will declare the winner after this pack battle, but until then, here we go. Bite is asking, but what if my hands are full of Pokemon cards? How am I supposed to use the handrail? That is an excellent question, and a good one at that. My recommendation is if you have to have Pokemon cards in your hands, just walk slow. Don't run. Don't run with the because you don't want to like drop them and hurt your Pokemon cards either, right? Like that's also a bad thing. See? You want to keep your Pokemon cards in as close to pristine condition as you can. All right, here's the last card for Sam. Is it any good? Whatever. Okay. So, Cerematics and Bramble, you just need to beat 150 HP. I mean, it's already technically tied, so you're not like guaranteed to lose, but you have probably the easiest possibility of winning right now. You at least have a 50% chance here right now. Oh my god, did you just say pockets? If you're talking about putting raw cards in your pocket, please don't do it. Don't do it. That's like breaking pasta. That's almost worse than breaking pasta. Okay? Don't do it. Someone needs to create a company that sells insurance for Pokemon cards. Any insurance company will insure your cards if you want to pay them. They will do it. Pokesurance. All right, let's see here. What's Cerematics and Bramble got? Towards the end here, we got Ogerpon, Giovanni. Okay, we've got a Marnie's Scrafty for 4. Hirokuda for 5. You gotta do something. Oh no! Oh my goodness! It's a true tie with the Crustle and the Abomasnow. That means we have to do a coin toss for the winner. Okay. All right, are we ready? I'm gonna go to the browser. I'm gonna hit enter on coin toss, and it will flip. Now, heads will be Sam. Tails will be Bramble Ding Dong. Are we ready? Here we're on the browser. I'm hitting enter on coin toss. Heads is Sam. Tails is Bramble Ding Dong. It's heads. Sam's getting a win from a pure tiebreaker. Congrats to Sam. That doesn't happen very often. Once every few months. We had one not too terribly long ago, but feels like it doesn't happen a lot. There is a Collectibles LLC insurance company that does cover while you're vending too. Interestingly, if somebody steals stuff from your table, there are some really bad people out there. Like, what, dude? Like, it makes me so sad. Like, mad, not sad. It makes me mad. Oh, did I put that? I think I did that backwards. Those are Sam's cards. Why people gotta be like that? Alrighty, let's declare our bingo winner here. Let's go back to the browser for a moment. All right, we're declaring a winner between Kate and Birdman. Randomizing the winner right now. And I'm hitting the button. It's Kate. Kate, nice job. The crowd goes wild. Ah. All right, and with Kate, ooh, that puts Kate at 2 bingo victories. She's tied with the bird, man. Nice job, Kate. We're gonna get our last bingo of the night going. Okay, bingo number 4 now available. Sign up, people. You get 2 free bingo cards. Let's make it the most of it. All right, Kate, you get to pick between Eevee and Hypno. Tell me which one you would like. Hypno. Ramblin' Ding Dong says, good game, Sam. All right, the Eevee. The Eevee sticker, surprisingly, the last one. I don't wonder what you guys' thoughts are on that. What are you guys? So I've often asked myself, when I put stickers on, like when I pair a sticker with a card, do you guys think that I have any sort of psychology between picking a sticker and what card? Because I think that will influence which cards get pulled first. Do you even think that hard about it? I have thought about it, and I'm like, should I put like this sticker with this card because I know that it's like not a popular, you know, like I've done that before. I've also done it where it's been, well, it doesn't even matter. You wanted it, but Maddie told you seal. That's, you know what? That's respectable. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. I don't even know what I'd be mad about. All right. Let's get, let's see. Let's do one between, we'll do Paul and Sam, and then we'll do Paul and Shane. Or sorry. Paul and Sam, then Shane and Sam. And then we'll cycle in Shane if we need to. Well, everybody's gonna get their cards ripped. That's all I gotta say. Okay, we got the last 2. Glory of Team Rocket for Sam. We got Surging Sparks for Paulie. Just gotta win this bingo to get it. Kate says, I pick Eevee first almost every time, but when Kyle is here, I try to leave Eevee in case he wins one. Oh, you are such a considerate person, Kate. For real, like, you've done a lot. That's like one example of many things that I know that you do that's very considerate of other people. That's a trait I very much admire about you. It's inspiring. I want to do better. I want to be thinking about things like that. And Kyle says he does the same thing, but for Snorlax. What good vibes we've got in this community. Am I right? All right, Paulie getting a couple extra bingo cards, going out with a bang on this last one here. Waxwell, Morlull, Helioptile, Capsakid, Fluttermane, Bruxish, Meddling Memo. All right, we got a Fluttermane for 1 for Paul. Klefki for 2. Ooh, and a full art Drayton. That's good for 3 extra bingo cards, or for extra bingo cards, 3 extra victory. They're not victory points. 3 extra points in the pack battle. That's what I mean. My brain is going to mush, my friends. My shirt arrived, so I will be wearing it to trade night. Very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Da 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 da. Okay. We've got Rocket's Ampharos, Torchic, Flaffy? No. Flaffy? That one? The middle one is? Marie, Flaffy, Ampharos, is that right? I feel like that's right. Okay, Blipbug, Scatterbug, one of those 2, and Ariana at the end. Okay. It's 3 to 5. Back to Paulie. Back to Paulie. All right, we are going to start bingo after this pack battle. We've got 11 players for bingo. Bite Cooled, Bramble, Ding Dong, and Paulie all getting extra bingo cards on last one. Lightning. No, Metal here. Metal in this one. Slack Off. Azelf. Vigoroth, Centiskorch, Cyrano, Meowstic, Pashoberry, Xerneas. That'll be point number 6. TM Fluorite for 7. And Togekiss for 8. So 8 points for Paulie. Back to Sam. Glory of Team Rocket. What are we doing here? What are we doing? We got a Bomb of Snow. Probably a good high HP, but we're going to need something more than HP on this one. We need a pull. We need a 3-pointer with HP to beat Paul. What's at the end here? No! It's 6-8. Paulie getting the victory point on this one. And with that, Paulie moves up to 2nd place definitively and is now 1 behind Sam. All right, we're going to do Paul's last pack battle of the night. He's got 2 packs of Destined Rivals. Sam has 2 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, and then he'll have another 2 that'll go against 2 packs. Oh, actually, I need to actually pack. No, it doesn't matter. I'll pack Battle Shane. We're all good. Here we go. And we're starting bingo, by the way. 11 players for bingo. There we go. There we go. All right. And it's 8:39. Let's do 20 seconds on those pulls. Mad Maddie sneaking in a couple extra bingo cards. Nice job, Maddie. Thank you all for all the support on the bingo. Really appreciates that. It really appreciates that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to use proper English. Okay. Here we go. Paulie, Destined Rivals. Man, I'm ready to see this special illustration where Mewtwo sometime. Am I right, guys? Psychic. No. All right, fighting. Here we go. Here we go. Nidorino, Kangaskhan, Drowsy, Cyndaquil, Matang, Petrol, Starmie. All right, Ethan Cyndaquil for 1. Team Rocket's Hypno for 2. And Misty's Gyarados for 3. 180 on the HP on that. All right, Sam, Prismatic Evolutions. I'm going to go grass on this one here. Now, in the event, should we ever pull a God Pack? Because I think we should be prepared, just in case it ever does truly ever happen. The top 3 cards would be pulled. I mean, would there really be any competition from somebody against a God Pack? No. But if we're going to get technical about it, it would be the top 3 from that God Pack. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Sam's like, all right, let's get this God Pack going. Okay, all right. We got Miltank, Professor's Research, Aromatisse, Bronzong, Techno Radar, Diplin. Ooh, we have a Pokeball, Roaring Moon. Cool, cool on that one. All right. After that, we have a Hippopotas. By the way, the Pokeball is 2 points. So Hippopotas. And, oh, we have a full art Atticus. Very cool. That's 6 total. No, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 6 total points. Yeah. Right, 6. I'm sitting here like second guessing myself constantly. 6 points for Sam. Okay, we go back to him again. Let's see what's in this one. La 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 la. I'm gonna go fire on this one. Nope. Wrong again. All right, Hippopotas, Houndour, Spritzy, Slowpoke, Seaking, Cypher Maniac, Exeggutor, and we've got a Pokeball here again for Sam. Another 2-pointer. And at the behind that, got a Slowpoke and a Flareon. So had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points for Sam. Okay. Paul, you're gonna need a Goldie to probably win this one. Or just an SAR to feel better about it if you don't win. SIR, SAR, whatever. Rattata, Gibble, Skarmory, Smoliv, Metacham, Psyduck, Botherbot. All right, you got Spidops for 4. MC's Hype for 5. Annihilape for 6. Okay, Sam gets the victory point here. And Sam moves up to 6 victory points. Good work, Sam. Good work. Alrighty. We're going to continue with Sam coming out here. And this time he's going against Shane. Got Shane going here. Shane's got some destined rivals. Grady and Griffin, how you guys doing tonight? You feel how did it feel in the play tonight? Did you feel like you did really good? I thought you guys did phenomenal. That's one of my favorite words to use, by the way. But I really mean it. I thought you guys did a nice job. You guys did you did your lines well. They played Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and they were quite hilarious. All right, Shane. I'm gonna go with Fighting Energy here. Nope. It's grass. Okay, we got Arvin's Toad School, Marnie's Impidimp, Weasel, Porygon Z, Houndoom, Energy Recycler. All right, Rellor for 1, Ampharos for 2, and Blaziken for 3. Okay, 3 points for Shane. Sam's finishing up his night with Prismatic Evolutions. We had a ton of fun. Thanks for coming. You bet, dudes. I love supporting you guys. I like seeing you guys do stuff like that. It's really good for you and it's good for the community. All right, Sam. Water. Dunsparce. Houndour. Applin. Goldeen. Buddy. Seaking. Mad Maddie claiming bingo. Uh-oh. Double check those bingo cards, y'all. Kieran. Earthen Vessel for 1 for Sam. Great Tusk for 2. And Dusk Noir for 3. 160 HP for Sam. So Shane's in the lead. Shane is in the lead. I love that Mad Maddie's icon is a little Bidoof. So cute. Cuteness overload, you know? Okay, Shane. Let's go psychic here. Hey, I got one. Look at that. Uncle Jay got it right. Electrike. Talo. Ethan Slugma. Metatite. Teal Mask Ogrepon. Hypno. Sacred Ash. Ethan Slugma for 4. Clamperl for 5. And Arvin's Greedent for 6. Still only 6 points on Shane's side. Sam, you got to beat 170 HP or get any 2-pointer. We're going to declare our last bingo winner after this pack. Mad Maddie has declared a bingo, so if you want to try to double check your cards, you need to do that now. Here we go, Sam. I'm going to go fire here. Nope, psychic again. Let's see what's in store. Sneasel, Hoot Hoot, Black Belt's Training, Riolu, Diplin, Glass Trumpet, Heatran. Okay, got a Janine's Secret Art. That's a 2-pointer. That's going to be all he needs to win. Let's see what else we have. Anything? Got a Baneri. And finally, a Flareon 7-6. And with that, Sam is going to get another victory point. Congrats, Sam. That was Sam's last pack battle of the night. He's now at 7 victory points. Shane still got 4 packs. And 2 of his are prismatic as well. So we're going to get to see a little bit more prismatic action as well. Hard-fought pack battles. Don't worry, the left versus right game's coming soon. Who's Shane gonna pack battle? Well, you know who it's gonna be. It's Uncle Jay. Time for some ripping. All right, I'm gonna do some Team Rocket. Sorry, Destined Rivals. Excuse me. Okay, so we got 2 pack battles left, y'all. The left versus right game is going to be the last pack battle. So not this first one, but when Shane has Prismatic going against Destined Rivals. So right now, if you want to type in left or right, that's all you have to do to play the game. Just type left or right, and you will be entered in. And then whoever wins that pack battle, if it's Shane, it's the left. If it's Uncle Jay, it's the right. And if you chose correctly, you're going to get 5 entries on the Wheel of Awesomeness. And that could increase your chances of getting a free pack of cards here on Uncle Jay. Alrighty. Looks like Mad Maddie's going to be the winner of the Eevee here. Congrats, Maddie. You are getting the Eevee card. Let's give you that bingo here. Sorry, just getting everything kind of refreshed here. Now you should be showing up on the board here in just a moment. Waiting for it, wait for it, wait for it. And bingo, there you are. All right, now before we go too far, let's take a look at what everybody won tonight. Personally, all right, here we go. Maddie, you got the Eevee sticker. That was the Regidrago V-Star from Silver Tempest. Kate with the Hypno sticker. That is the Iron Hands EX from, I think it's T-Fest. All right, Texas with the nice Danger Noodle, otherwise known as Dragonair. That is the Team Rockets Moltres EX. And Bite Cooled with the seal. That was the Sylveon EX from Surging Sparks. Congrats to our bingo winners. Now, quick heads up, I'm going out of town this week, so probably I'm not going to ship anything this week, but next week. And I will try to remember to maybe bring them to the trade night. So if anybody's going to the trade night, I can probably drop your cards off with you when I see you there. But congrats to our bingo winners tonight. And we're finishing up with a tie between Birdman and Kate with 2, but there's lots of players with 1 bingo win. So stay tuned. Next Friday, this Friday, by the way, the show's not done. This Friday is when you're going to get a chance to win some more bingos. So you're going to want to stay tuned there. All right, we got people saying left and right. You can keep talking and saying left or right until after we get done with this first pack battle. And here we go. Shane with the Surging Sparks. Shane with the Surging Sparks. All right, we'll go lightning here for Mr. Shane. And we've got a water. All right, Morlo, Helioptile, Capsakid, Sigilif, Gravity Mountain, Miraidon, Cyrano. By the way, did anybody else pronounce this like Cyrano to start? Because I didn't. Definitely didn't. All right, Executor for 1. Centiskorch for 2. We do have an EX here. It's Flygon. Flygon EX. Okay, Shane with 4 points to kick us off here. Uncle Jay with some Destined Rivals. EV stickers are slowly collecting on my cork board. Heck yeah. All right, Uncle Jay gonna guess Psychic. You know what we're going for. You know what we want. Here we go. Torchic, Rotom, Nidoran, Carbink, Ogerpon, Manectric, Team Rocket's Factory. All right, we got Blipbug. I always forget. There's all kinds of bugs. Blipbug, Scatterbug, whatever. All right, then what's next? Mimikyu and Magcargo. All right, 3 to 4. Back to Shane. All right, Mr. Shane. Grass. Hey, there's the second one I've gotten right tonight. Bragonal. Yuxie. Uxie, whatever. Charcadet. Smoochum. Armarouge. Jasmine's Gaze. Registeel. Stunfisk for 5. Charcadet for 6. And Landorus for 7. 7 for Shane. Here we go, Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay. Fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Psychic. There we go. Oh, that's 2 in a row. Uncle Jay gets another one right. We're giving away a free pack to just somebody random. Dolive. Gabite. Balava. Arcanine. Obama Snow. Judge. Ponyta. Or I think it's weird when people pronounce it Ponyta. You say Ponyta? I don't know. Felt like it was sticking. Sometimes that's like a good thing. Botherbot. Oh, I do have an EX here, but it's got to be to 310 HP. And it's a Yanmega 280. Kind of funny that they're both like bugs. Yanmega. Like almost like dragonflies, like almost both of them. So Shane gonna be the winner of this one here. Congrats, Shane. Shane getting on the board for... Alrighty, last call. Last call for left versus right. If you have already typed left or right, you're good. But if you haven't yet, and you want to maybe have a chance to win a free pack of cards, and if you live in the United States, that's a big thing here. Gotta live in the United States. I don't ship internationally. Not anymore. I used to. But don't anymore. But I do love my Canadian friends and people around the world. I just don't ship things. It's too expensive. It's too crazy right now. Alrighty. Alright, looks like everybody's got their entries in. I'm going to put no more entries. Alright, remember after this, whoever gets it right will get entries on the Wheel of Awesomeness. And then we'll spin the Wheel of Awesomeness for 2 packs of Destined Rivals. Mr. Shane starting with some Prismatic Evolution. Got my fingers crossed for you, bud. Want to see some heat? Oh, man, here we go. I'm going to say Darkness. Oh, there it is. That's pack number 3. That's 3. We're giving away a free pack of cards tonight. What do I want to give? How much do I love you all? I do love you a lot. How about a T-Fest pack, huh? Free pack of Japanese Prismatic. Terrestrial Festival. Okay, we're going to give that away. One of you random lovely people are going to get a chance to win that here in a moment. But we're going to finish with Shane's pack here, just in case. I got it right. I can't believe it. 3 in a row. Went from having like... it's been a while since I've gotten 3 in a row correct. So you guys are lucky there. Riolu, Professor's Research, Festival Grounds, Alucha. Oh, something sneaking ahead there. Techno Radar. Shane's got a Pokeball. Pokeball Noctowl. That's worth 2 points. And then after that... Okay, Friends in Paldea for 3. And Archaludon for 4. So the Noctowl is going to be a good one there. All right, we're going to give away a pack of Terrestrial Festival. Why? Well, because I guessed the energy correct 3 times in a row. Well, why would you do that, Uncle Jay? I don't know, because I'm crazy. And I like, you know, I like giving back to my awesome community. Alrighty, so how do I enter for this free pack? That's a great question. Well, guess what? I'm going to... Where's it at? Big show. Alright, so type exclamation point raffle. Just like we do on the big show. That's how we're doing it. Exclamation point raffle. Jump in there. You'll only have to type it once. We're giving away 1 pack of T-Fest. You gotta do it quick. Gotta get in here now. The stream is... We're hitting 9 o'clock and we're on the last pack match here, so we gotta get through this. Gotta get it going. And as you guys are typing, I'll let you guys take a look at the raffle here. Who's all signed up? We got Fuji, Bite, Kyle, Birdman, Paul, Reedy Boy, Wyatt, Shane, and DJ Brad. Ooh, looks like Bramble Ding Dong just signed up there. Give everybody just a few more seconds. Remember, you got to be in the United States. Got to be in the United States. I think everybody is. I think most of you all are. Okay, hold on. 15-second timer. Boom. All right. There it goes. When this gets down to 0, no more entries. Last call. Get in. 10 seconds. Shane, Sam's in. Kate's in. Maddie's in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. Closing the entries. No more entries. All right, one person's going to win this pack of T-Fest. Are we ready? I'm going to pick the winner. It should show here, and it should say it in chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And the winner, Paulie! Paulie, you won a pack of T-Fest. I just got 2 fresh boxes. That means there's 2 guaranteed SARs in one of those 20 packs. Or in 2 of the 20 packs. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Paulie, nice job on the free pack. He said rip it. Ooh, okay, okay. Well, let's do it. Let's do it right here, right now. In the middle of this pack battle, we're going to do it. Dude, I love that optimism. Here we go. You guys haven't... Okay, for a little education, if you didn't know... if you buy a whole box, a booster box of Terrestrial Festival, which they're like 80 or 90 bucks, come with 10 packs, but in that box, you're guaranteed at least one special art rare, which was pretty cool. They did not do the same thing in English. So Shane and Paul and Sam and many of us on the stream did a lot of T-Fest early on whenever it was available. I think we moved 2 cards. All right. I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri as a state. Fair, but at least it's in the, it's in the United States. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what's in here. Binding Mochi, a Wiglet, Cottony. Is that Cottony? I think so. Dreepy. Okay. Dunsparce. Vaporeon. Oh, we got an EX here. Goldango EX. And I think that's it for the pulls there. That means there's 19 packs now with 2 SARs in them. 2 packs in there with guaranteed SARs. So what is that? What are the odds on that? Let's see what the math is here. 2 divided by 19. A 10.5% chance of getting an SAR. Now, obviously, you don't have to do those tonight. We're getting ready to close up shop, but just know I haven't opened any, and I'm not planning on opening any. But we'll keep an eye on those as time moves on here. All right. Congrats, Paulie. And we move on. Uncle Jay's Destined Rivals pack coming up now. Here we go. I'm sticking with Psychic. Squovit, Grimer, Houndour, Mankey, Ogerpon, Rick Moranis, Team Rocket's Transceiver, Primeape for 1, Wash Rotom for 2, and Gorbis for 3. All right, it's 3-4. Left club looking pretty strong with Shane and his Prismatic. We shall see how he finishes up. I will go with Fire. All right, Baneri, Hippowdon, Pinsir, Larvitar, Explorer's Guidance, Pyroar, Buddy Puffin. Okay, we got Festival Grounds for 5. Espeon for 6. And Dunsparce for 7. 7 points for Shane. His Noctowl has 100 HP and is a 2-pointer. Uncle Jay's got to beat that. Got to do it for the right gang. All right, last pack of the night, folks. Psychic. Nidorina, Baltoy, Sudowoodo, Squovit, Forretress, Floatzel, Ariana, Ogerpon for 4, Baltoy for 5. Oh, look at that. That's a full art right there for Uncle Jay. Right gang gonna be winning. Left versus right. Let's see what it is. Ooh. Cynthia's a Garchomp. And Uncle Jay. This pleases Uncle Jay. I am happy with this one. All right, we got to pull, guys. We got to pull. He ain't mad about it. All right, with that, Uncle Jay's gonna win. Uncle Jay does not get victory points. Shane, good battle. Appreciate you there, bud. All right, let's see who's all picking the right gang tonight. I had faith in Uncle Jay. Let's take a gander here. Who was all in here? How long have I been collecting? Great. Oh, welcome, Chibi Bunny. I have been collecting Well, I guess you could say for 20 years, or 25, but I got back into it about 5 years ago. How about you? Okay, who said right? Let's see here. We've got a lot of raffles here. I got to scroll back up quite a bit. Doodly doo. Looks like DJ Brad. Get them on the board. All right, 5 for DJ Brad. And we have Bite Cool for another 5. Five for Bite. Birdman with 5 more. Put Birdman at, I think it'll be 24. Or you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let me just show you how this works. Because this is kind of, you guys are probably like always wondering what I'm doing. So I have all of these names of people who are constantly on the show, and sometimes I have to shift them around. And then this is all the people and how many entries they have, and it maxes at 20. So I have to give like new pie pieces at 20. So that's how it works. So then after Birdman, we got Wyatt. Wyatt, I don't think you're on here, so I'll just swap you out here. Somebody else. Swap Avery and Q for the time being, and we find Wyatt on here. There he is. 5 there. And then who else? Shane said center. Nice try. No, but I think you said left after that. Kyle with another 5. There's another 5 for you. And I think that's still going. Bite, I just noticed you said still waiting on the cards from last bingo. So those are in the mail. Those are on their way. But those probably got, I think I dropped them off on Tuesday. So it's in the post office's hands now. So hopefully it'll get there soon. Let's see here. Chibi, let's see what you said. Haven't been collecting before, just been playing the game. That's a long time for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Kyle, Wyatt, Bite, Burden? Who's Burden? Oh, Birdman. Birdman, sorry. I was like, who's Burden? Package in town, just waiting for delivery. Yeah, I think... yeah, it should be on its way. It should be on its way. Everything got dropped off at the same time, so... The post office can be a little slow sometimes. All right, here we go. Here is the Wheel of Awesomeness, and we're giving away 2 packs of Destined Rivals for ripping on the stream on the next stream, y'all. So here we go. We are going to spin the wheel right now. Are we ready? I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. First pack is going to Mr. Sam. Congrats, Sam. Go from 20 down to 15, so your piece of the pie drops down just a bit there. Okay, and we're gonna spin for the second pack. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Double winner there today, and some of you may say it's rigged. That may be. No, it's not really. It spins weird, and it's just the way that it is. But congrats, Sam. You've got a free pack battle for you on the next stream. You may be wondering again, how do you get entries for the wheel? Well, if you buy packs, if you play the games and win, all that sort of thing, all contributes to your success on the wheel. And there have been delays. He said skill. All right, y'all. I think we covered everything. We went through bingo. We did our Wheel of Awesomeness. We did all our victory points. At the end of the night, Sam's got 7, Paul with 4, Birdman with 3, Shane and Kate with 1 on the victory points. So congrats to everybody who's earned some of those tonight. And guys, this weekend on Friday, we got Black Bolt and White Flare. Stay tuned for prices, availability, but we're going to do that at 7 o'clock on Friday, if you guys can make it. 7 o'clock Central Time. I know some of you guys are on different time zones, but if you live in Central Time, it's 7 o'clock like we normally do. If you can't make it, don't worry. You can still place an order, and we can open it the next time that we have that you're available. So I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your week, and I will see you on Friday, y'all. Okay? Have a great week. Peace.